Hello everyone, especially grade 7 students. Today it's our third asynchronous period and we are going to revise some previously taught vocabulary. So let's start with Unit 8. Unit 8, the work we do. Okay, we are going to list here the words and read them together in order to remember them. We have verbs so, so, sow means throwing seeds in the soil so it grows and become plants or trees or whatever. Earn, earn, earn. You should work hard to earn money, for example. Value, value, value. Queue, queue. Standing in a queue or in a row. Perform, perform, perform. Dig up, dig up, dig up in the ground. I'm digging up a hole in the ground, or I'm digging up in the ground in order to plant a tree. Okay, so we have only one, two, three, four, five, six. We have six verbs in this unit. Okay, we also have some nouns like behavior, public, park ranger, biologist, run, way, stuff, luggage, passport, aisle, agent, boarding pass. You can't go on a plane without your boarding pass. Passport, you can't travel without your passport. You can't leave the country without your passport. Luggage, stuff, runway. The plane runs on the runway or moves on the runway before it takes off. Okay, park ranger, biologist. Biologist is someone who works with living creatures like, biologist, someone who is interested in living creatures. He or she studies these creatures. Park ranger, public, for the whole people, not private, but public. The opposite of public is private. Okay, behavior. For example, we can say the boy's behavior or the student's behavior was amazing when he respected his teacher. So he has a good behavior. Okay, we have just two adjectives in this unit, which are hard working. Hard working. He works hard. He's not lazy. He works hard. And also we have hidden. Hidden, not visible. I can't see it because it's hidden. Okay. I found the hidden phone under my bed. I found the hidden phone under my bed. I found the hidden treasure under a tree in my backyard. Okay, that's what we mean by hidden. We have only one adverb, which is rarely. Rarely. Okay. Before we start, we need to know what do we mean by verbs, what do we mean by nouns, what do we mean by adjective, and what do we mean by adverb. Okay, these things are called the part of speech or parts of speech. Okay, let's start with verbs. Let's start with verbs. Let me show you. Okay, verbs. What is a verb? What's the verb? A verb is a word that shows, sorry for that, that shows an action. Every sentence needs a verb. It's basic from known as its infinitive. Some of them are regular, some verbs are regulars, and others are irregulars. Okay, what do you mean by regular verbs? The regular verbs are those verbs that we can easily add ed at the end of them in order to make them in the past simple. So they are regular because all of them have ed at the end, while irregular verbs are those verbs that we can't add ed to the end of it, like the verb go, for example. Here we have go, go. I go to my work every day. Okay, I need to say that I went. Can I say I go to the university or the school? I go to the school yesterday? No, that's wrong. Why? Because here the tense of the sentence is the past simple. So I can't say go, but I should say went. So I went to the school yesterday. That's what we mean by regular verbs and irregular verbs. I can say I played football yesterday. I played, I added ed at the end of the verb, but I can't say I go to the school yesterday. That's totally wrong, 100% wrong. What should I say? I should say I went. I went to the school yesterday. Okay, so that's what we mean by regular and irregular verbs. We have here some examples for verbs like I go to my work every day. She always studies hard. I need you to notice that if the subject is I or plural noun, I, they, we, you, these are the subject pronouns, or any plural noun like the boys, the girls, Salim and Ali, they are two, so they are plural, or products, scientists, and so on. So you can't add s or es to the end of the verb. So I go. I can say I goes. I go. Okay. And here in the second sentence, because the subject is singular, she, only one, she. So we added es to the end of this verb. She always studies hard. That's why we added es to the verb, to the end of the verb. Okay, so any verb, any verb has three tenses: present or base form, past simple, and past participle. We have go. The past of go is went, and the past participle is gone. Go or goes, went, gone. We have study. The past simple of study is studied, and the past participle is studied too. Because any regular verb in the past simple, play for example, we have play in the base form, we have played in the past simple, and we have played in the past participle. We have finish in the base form, we have finished in the past simple, and we have finished also in the past participle. Okay, here we have read, the base form. In the past simple, it's read, just the pronunciation, read, but same letters. And the past participle also is read. Okay, now we have verbs. Let's practice. Value, sow, cue, perform, dig up. Let's have this exercise. Fill in the spaces with words from the list. These words: value, sow, cue, perform, and dig up. Number one, all the actors have to space will in the play. The actors have to value, sow, cue, perform, or dig up. That's right. The answer is performally. The actors have to perform those. Number two, people work to space money to earn money. Okay, so they can have money. Number three, in some areas, people dig up wells to get water. They dig up wells in the ground in order to get water. Number four, and the last one, after digging up the field, you have to sow the seeds, throw them in the soil or in the field. Okay. Number two, nouns. What do we mean by a noun? A noun is a word that identifies a person, place, things, or names, and it comes after a determiner like a, an, the, this, and my. Okay, nouns like the noun can be a person like Ahmed, Salim, Ali, John, Mark, and so on. It can be a place like the airport is a noun, hospital is a noun, school is a noun, university is a noun, and so on. Things like iPhone, like table, laptop, television, and so on, house, or names, as we said. The noun comes after a determiner like a, and I can say an apple, a boy, a pen, the school, this word, my house, and so on. Let's have some examples. Number one, doctors work hard. We have here doctors, which is a noun. He likes coffee. Coffee here is a noun. Teachers teach students. Teachers and students are nouns. I have a big and new house. House is a noun too. Okay, what are the types of nouns? As we said, a noun can be person, place, thing, name, and so on. Okay, now we have some examples. Let's fill or choose the correct answer. Number one, you can't travel abroad without you can't travel without your behavior, public, park ranger, biologist, runway, stuff, luggage, passport, aisle agent, boarding pass. I can't travel, of course, without my passport. Yes, that's right. Number two, planes take off and land on the behavior, public, park ranger, no, biologist, no, runway, yes, that's right. Okay, we have another one. A space works, so a space is works in national parks, of course, the park ranger. Okay, number three, an animal trainer has to understand animals' behavior. Yes, and that's right, animals' behaviors. Okay, now let's move to the adjectives. What is an adjective? The adjective is a word that we use to describe a person, place, or thing. I can say a fast boy, a fast boy, a slow turtle, a slow turtle. So here I describe the turtle with the adjective or with the word slow. This is a fast tiger. So I describe it here, the tiger, as a fast. Okay. I can also describe a place like a huge home, a big house, big truck, big car, and so on, small car, or thing like a modern iPhone, new shoes, and so on. The adjective can be size, shape, age, color, origin, or even material. Okay, let's have some examples here. Number one, it's a big table. Here, big is a size. Big, small, tiny, huge, massive, and so on. Number two, it's a brown camel. Brown here is a color. Like what? Like white, black, red, green, and so on. Number three, it was the gray cat. Gray here is also a color. Number four, I like Arabic coffee. Arabic. Arabic is origin. Arabic, French, English, British, Portuguese, American. I can say Cristiano Ronaldo is a Portuguese player. He's very famous. He's famous, yes. Okay, we have here some examples also of the adjectives. As we said, size, like big, shape, like round, square. Okay, we have age, old, new, young, color, like red, yellow, black, origin, like Arabic, American, French. Okay, we have materials like wooden, iron. We have opinion like lovely, nice, cute, and so on. Here we have just two adjectives, which are hardworking and hidden. Let's read number one. They were searching for the space treasure everywhere. Hardworking treasure or hidden treasure? Okay, we think that hidden treasure is the correct one. Hidden treasure. We can't see it, so we are searching for. Number two, Ahmed is a space pupil. He is always the top of the class. He is hardworking. He works hard. He studies hard. Okay. The last one we have is the adverb. Adverb. What is an adverb? The adverb explains the action of the verb. The adverb explains the action of the verb. When I say the turtle is slow, here the word slow is an adjective because I'm describing I'm describing the turtle. But when I say the turtle moves or walks slowly, slowly here is not an adjective. It's an adverb because it explains the verb or the action of the verb. Okay, let's have some examples. Number one, he runs quickly. Quickly here is an adverb because it describes the action of or the action. What is the action? The running. He runs quickly, not slowly. The dog Missile ate his dinner. Okay. We have some examples of adverbs like good. Good is an adjective, but will is an adverb. Happily, very, slowly, much, carefully, suddenly, quickly, friendly. Much here is not an adjective. Is not an adverb, it's an adjective. Okay, let's have this example. We have only one adverb here, which is rarely. Number one, I space go to the cinema as I don't like cinema. I don't go there. Okay, I don't like it, I hate it. Okay, well, thank you for your listening with my best wishes. See you inshallah next video. I hope you enjoyed it. Study your vocabulary well for your next exam. Thank you and goodbye.